So let's first start with the structure, the organizational structure of iGenius. It's very unique. With most companies, most network marketing companies, and even traditional companies, there is a founder. And the founder has an idea. And then the founder, maybe he starts to work in the business, maybe he goes and raises some money, but either way, he starts to put employees in place to help him carry out his idea. And they may start to acquire customers. And once they have covered all of their costs, they start to make some profit. You can take those profits and they can put them back into the company, or they can take those profits and put them in their pockets. And by the way, either option is okay. If a founder who risked money, time, energy wants to take the profits and put them in his pocket, good for him. iGenius was started by a couple of founders. But early on, they made a decision to make iGenius a public company. So they made that decision, and what they did is they sold, an earlier project before it was called iGenius. They sold that to a publicly traded company called InvestView. And InvestView is a publicly traded company. That means that anybody in the world can, at a stock brokerage, buy shares or buy equity in the company InvestView. And so InvestView purchased the company, and therefore there was no longer a founder in charge. When the company went public, they changed the ownership and the decision-making power to the shareholders. When iGenius has profits, when iGenius is doing well, there's nobody that can say, oh, let me take those profits and put them in my pocket. There's only one decision that can be made. Those profits must be used in the best interest of the shareholders. In the United States, there's actually laws that make sure that a company that is publicly traded has decision makers that are acting in the best interest of the shareholders. One of the reasons that iGenius is stable, one of the reasons iGenius will be here in 5 years and 10 years is because we are owned by a publicly traded company. And that publicly traded company has employed attorneys and accountants and all the people to ensure that iGenius has the infrastructure to continue to grow. There's nobody at corporate, nobody at iGenius, nobody at InvestView that is just one day going to decide, let's quit, I'll take the money, bye-bye. That won't happen. It legally cannot happen.